So here's more of the drone footage here. It's paused right now. Basically, the property line runs right here on the other side of these trees. Straight down where that bush is. Over here, that's somebody else's property. But this is my property all the way down through here, and then there's a little dirt road down here, which we'll see in a little bit. Basically, I fly over where all these bales are. That's all part of the property. That dirt road is kind of the dividing line. It's like right to the right of that. That's the property line there. And actually over here, there's like a little shed. So right there, that's a shed that's been converted to a hunting blind. Property line markers are actually over in here. So right over here is the property line, roughly. And there's ATV tracks all through here. And then there's actually another property right over in here. So this little line here, I'm assuming, is what goes around the other person's property, because it kind of like goes here and cuts out to the road where my property line would be. And you'll see a house off over there to the left. And basically, all the way along this road, that would be all my property. All the way along there. Keep flying. Now this is kind of hilly, but it's not too steep. And right now I'm just kind of flying on the border of the property, looking around. Now if we stop here, property line is actually kind of like, so right here between this shed, let's see if I can zoom in here. Between this shed, it kind of runs diagonally like this, down. And then it runs near that guy's trampoline, right along there, all the way out to the other side of the road. So, keeps going. I think we saw a post over here, so it kind of cuts down a little bit down here. Basically, from here on down, that's all property I would own. Right now, they have someone that's mowing and baling the property. They're mowing it with the tractor and baling it with the tractor. Right here's a septic system, and they have the well system there. That would be my neighbor. He was kind of out doing yard work. He was mowing his own little grass with this zero-turn mower. And then, actually, this property comes with more property across the road there. So all the way out here, so right here would be my neighbor's property up until the road there. And on the other side of the road, like over here, where his car is parked, this would be my property over there too at the tree line. Here I'm kind of just tracing the property line here. And then I think I stopped to check the map here. Yeah, here I stopped to check the map. Or actually no, here I was showing the property line going up here. And right here's where the property line would be on the other side. So this wooded area here is actually part of my property, if I got this house. This whole wooded area here going all along here. Basically it's a steep drop off at the edge of the property. And this goes up until right past the trees. So basically the property line on this side of the road goes same area over here, straight down here. And then right there I am, standing in the bed of the pickup truck, flying the drone. I fly back around, fly down to get a little bit closer view. Now my neighbor doesn't have too much acreage compared to what I would have. And I did notice that he is storing vehicles on the property across the road. And that road is just like a dirt road. That's a shared road, and it's included in the deed and everything that I get to use it and they get to use it. Basically out here is where the property line is. I stopped here to check. I checked the map here. I flipped up my goggles to check the map, but basically runs out along here. I was making sure it didn't go right here. But over here would all be my property too. Straight out to the corner of the road over there. I was double checking the map right here to make sure that was my property. And yes, so basically all this would be mine. And hopefully there's nothing like hiding in the thick brush on this property, like fences or anything like that. I didn't see any. Over there you can see the hunting blind. And I stopped here again because I was checking the property lines on the map. I just kind of hovered here for a little bit, checking the property lines. And yeah, right here would be the property line. Basically, I confirmed over here would be the property line. This would all be part of my property. Now, it does kind of dip down really steep right here along this bridge, which they have a hunting blind here, so I'm assuming that could be a water source for runoff. And I stopped to double check the map again. And I believe the realtor walked up. I heard the realtor start coming up. So then I returned. And I was just double checking there. Yeah. All that would be my property.